I, Hi, this is Thrifty Tim and another episode, and it's Tuesday, so it's another episode of Tuesday afternoon with Thrifty Tim. And of course, you see Sir James is out here with me.
Yep. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I'll just zero that. Oh, now we're up to two. Okay, better.
Yep. Hello, everybody. All right.
Yeah,
I'll just... There, I'm muted. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it took a while for it to come through, but now it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you?
Well, what I say on my channel when I start my streams, I always say, "Hello, cats and kittens. We are live." I refer to the guys as being cats and the girls being kittens. That's how I always do it, and I always end my streams with what? No, it's not. It's Thrifty Tim. Cameron will be on later. I don't go live till 6. So then you can talk to him then before I go live.
Yeah,
that's at the end of my show. I always say I thank my panel, and I say everybody's name, and I thank my peanut gallery, and then I say, as I say in my channel, Beatles forever. Good night, everybody, and then I shut her down.
Yeah, see, I've been using the take it easy and keep on rocking in my early videos from 10 years ago even.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I always have my show with that.
That's always a good thing to do.
Do you have anything to show today? Or?
Actually, I do. I have a few albums. I don't know if I showed them that last week. I got them for my birthday. I think you might have seen them, but I'm not sure. But I'll show them again anyway.
Okay.
I have another one downstairs, but I'm not going to go get it. I got Elton John live in Australia, but I got these to show if you want to see these.
Yeah, you got Elton John live in Australia 2 weeks ago.
All right, make me big.
Okay.
Here we go. The Partridge Family album.
Yeah, I have that one.
Then we have the Partridge Family Sound Machine.
I have that one also.
Your magazine, whatever it's called there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one. It's got a little clip over here on the side. Don't know what happened there, but anyway. And last but not least, Triumph
Thunder 7. Yeah, you showed that one 2 weeks ago also.
Yeah, that was last week. It was on my birthday, actually.
Okay.
But yeah. All right, you can make me small.
Okay.
And I got a whole bunch of stuff from the Hot Progs, but it's too much stuff to carry upstairs to show you.
Also, what I've been spinning over the last couple of weeks.
All right.
Okay, let me get them. They're right down by my feet. Okay, there's plenty here. That'll take a little while. Right. Since my last show, I have these. I've spun out these. That was in 2 weeks back. Okay, the Jefferson Airplane. The worst of Jefferson Airplane.
Oh yeah, I remember when you showed me that cover once. I think.
Foghat Live.
Ooh.
And you'd probably like this.
Oh, neat. I like that. I like how they do that.
Johnny Nash, I Can See Clearly Now.
That's a good song.
And he also does. He also does stir it up on here too. Oops.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, up my tray where my mic's standing on, and it's my keyboard tray.
Slayed Alive.
This is That's harder rock. That group is. Also for some British blues.
Ooh,
Climax Blues Band, tightly knit,
what's he got in his mouth?
like a sock or something. It's it was something knitted.
Uh, gives new meaning to put a sock in it.
And Oak Ridge Boys Live. Have,
Ooh, is Elvira on there? I love Elvira.
no, this was from before that.
Okay, Elvira.
But they do stuff like Rocky Top on here. That's how he started out. Good Hearted Woman. Uh, it's
Oh, listen to this before you go on. Listen to this. I just got a message on Instagram from Calvin. He says, "Tim is live, but Wi-Fi is dead." Oh no! Hold on. I just got to answer him back before you show anything else.
okay.
Okay, go on.
Next on is BJ Thomas, Home Where I Belong. This is one of his Christian albums.
Oh yeah, I like BJ Thomas.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, then Johnny Winter and that's what he named the group, Johnny Winter and.
Huh.
This is a live album by them.
Can't say I'm familiar with him, but
Well, then like his brother Edgar Winter was popular too. They both are pretty much blues artists.
oh yeah.
And this is Brewer and Shipley.
Tilt it more this way, inwards, a little more. Yeah, because it's bright and I can't see it. There we go.
Welcome to Riddle Bridge. Now, this is one that I really like. This is Al Stewart.
Ooh.
This is past, present, and future. There aren't any hits on here, but a lot of his earlier stuff is excellent.
Oh wow.
See, sometimes the stuff that's not released, or a lot of times stuff that's not released is better than the stuff that was released from albums.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the Babies. This is their self-titled debut album. Right,
I
this
don't
one.
know what their hit song is, but I've heard of the Babies.
Oh, they had several hit songs, but the song on this one that was a hit is "If You've Got the Time." Wad eat to the beat.
Ooh, does that have Heart of Glass?
This has streaming on it, and I think that's the only song that was hit off here. It has streaming on it. Doesn't have Heart of Glass.
Okay.
Jesse Colin Young, Light Shine.
Not familiar with him.
He was one of the founding members of the Yardbirds, or not the Yardbirds, but Youngbloods. Back in the
cool.
And in the 70s, he went solo.
Okay.
The Marshall Tucker Band, let me see, A New Life. Ronnie Millsap Live.
I know him.
Yeah.
Well, not personally, but
Marie Osmond in my own little corner of the world.
Oh, when I was a kid, I had a major crush on her.
Oh yeah, she still looks good. Okay, then Donnie and Marie.
Nice.
Winning combination.
A little bit country, a little bit rock and roll.
Well, for some more country, Mac Davis, Thunder in the Afternoon.
I think I've heard of him. I'm not really sure, but
this big hit was Stop and Smell the Roses.
Maybe I'm familiar. Oh, Olivia.
Newton-John. This one is Making a Good Thing Better.
What songs are on that one?
She don't think she had any hits off here, but she does like slow dancing on it. The one song that was a hit for Johnny Rivers. She does a cover of Ring of Fire. Yeah, she didn't really have any hits off this one. This is one for this is
Before
one
you continue, look in the chat. Look who's here. Kevin.
Okay.
I am here, James, but I need Wi-Fi. Can watch using mobile data, but I cannot come up using it. Oh, okay. You got to talk to your internet provider and see what they can fix that.
Yeah.
Or kick your modem into oblivion or something.
Then some more Jesse Colin Young. This is On the Road. This is live album.
Oh, I like his guitar.
Yeah.
Nice acoustic.
And on here.
Hello.
Hi, Christopher. This is one he does a cover of What's Going On in Mercy, Mercy Me. You know, Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, I know What's Going On. I know Mercy, Mercy Me.
Yeah.
Oh, Mercy, Mercy Me. And I forgot the rest of the song.
Neil Sedaka, live in Australia.
Ooh. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Dave Mason, Headkeeper.
Can't say I know him.
He was in Traffic.
Okay.
And he had a lot of good songs that he wrote himself, but only one was a hit, and the other ones I think.
One was okay. Mountain.
Well, Dave Edmonds. Okay, yeah. Just Colin Young was in the Young Boys. This is Mountain Climbing. This has Mississippi Queen on it.
Oh, I like that song. Mississippi Queen.
Then a hometown group from around here. Cheap Trick.
Ooh, they're a good band. I like The Dream Police. They live inside of my head.
Yep, that's my favorite song of theirs.
Me too.
Now another group from Illinois, REO Speedwagon.
I like the song. I like REO Speedwagon song. Take it on the run, baby.
That was after this album. This is from like '77.
Oh yes, you're right, Christopher.
And this one is this is the one where Riding the Storm Out, the version of Riding the Storm Out that you hear on radio. They always did. They got the one that was live release.
Okay.
Was a hit. If you listen to the studio album with it on, it's a different lead singer on that. Okay, the Fifth Dimension, the live album of theirs.
Ooh, Marilyn McCoo's in there.
Yep, and Billy Davis Jr.
Do they have Aquarius Let the Sunshine in that one?
Yeah, that's how they ended off. Okay, now my favorite down by this Canadian three-man band.
Rush, yes. Geddy Lee. I remember Calvin, Geddy Lee.
Yeah, and anyway, this is Farewell to Kings, which is my favorite album of theirs. And last but not least, UFO Strangers in the Night. This is a live album, and I saw
it as a thumbnail for one of your chats a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have to show right now.
Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah, there was a good amount there, so.
Oh, yeah. Now, Calvin wants to know, is Dave Mason stuck in traffic?
Now he's trying to be like Dave the pickup artist.
Oh, okay.
He was probably stuck in traffic plenty of times, just like anybody else.
Well, I can imagine quite a bit.
Yeah.
Take it on the run, baby. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Good song to have stuck in your head.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah.
so well, like I'll let everybody know again. Next week we're going to have our country special, so you better have your internet working by then, Calvin, because you're the one that wanted me to do it.
You better call your local cable provider or internet provider and get them to fix the damn thing. We need you. I miss your little segments on Tim's streams and the part where you get emotional and cry and everything. I miss all that. Oh, and Calvin, you're gonna have a little shock right now. Make me big for a second.
Okay.
Iron Maiden, baby. What do you think of that? All right, you make me smile.
Yeah. So we're corrupting James here, introducing him to all these new groups, and
Well, I say it's a good corruption that I'm learning about all these bands and stuff. New music to listen to. Nothing wrong with that. Corrupt
yeah,
all you want.
sometimes you can find their albums easier too if you go to a thrift store and stuff. Like most of the stuff I have, I got in thrift stores.
Yeah, well, my friend's coming over tomorrow because my friend Lisa Tedesco, she sent me through email. She bought me for my birthday a $25 Amazon gift card,
Okay.
and I got $50 from my mom. So she can use her credit card. My friend's gonna go on her account on Amazon and sign in with and use my mom's credit card, my gift card, to order me two books that I wanted to get. One about Walt Disney and Anne Frank, the biography. I
Yeah.
really want to read those. So I figure, well, you know what? What the hell? They're both 26.99 Canadian. I said I might as well just go with both because I really want to read both of them. And after you finish one, jump into the next one
Hmm.
because I love to read. And
Well,
I've heard about these books before, and I heard they're very good. So I really look forward to reading them.
well, one book that I need to read yet. See, Paul Seckle Platters. Whenever he comes and visits me, he usually he has some vinyl and books and stuff for me when he comes up here. But this is one that I got at a library sale. It's poetry of shoot. On my mind went blank from the Doors.
Oh yeah.
Jim Morrison.
Ooh, An American Prayer.
It's his poetry written by him.
Oh wow, that must be a good book to have.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. I need to. And then I also have a book, autobiography by Clarence Clemens. Like he was in the E Street Band and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
And I have one by the Judds to read.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So so I have plenty of, but I have all kinds of books by me waiting to be read. So
Wow.
so have you watched any movies over the past couple weeks? Any good things?
What did I watch? Oh yeah. A few nights ago, I watched two movies that my friend sent me. I got a double feature Blu-ray of Any Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can with Clint Eastwood and the orangutan where he does bare knuckle fighting.
Right. I have the soundtracks for both of those, if I remember.
So I watched the first one of that series, and then I won't. But he didn't get me the Blu-ray, but he got me the DVD of City Heat with Clint Eastwood and Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds is not a really big tough guy. I thought Clint did a better job in the film. I like Burt Reynolds, but Clint's a better sharpshooter. I'll tell you that much.
Hi, Scott. Oh, I don't really. I have only one bootleg in my collection, Scott. That's Bob Dylan. The album is something about Freeze Out. I can't remember the exact name. But that's only bootleg I have in my collection. I don't run into bootlegs too often.
Where do you find bootlegs? That's the thing.
Well, I've got this in a box of records that I got at half-price books for $10. It's ones that weren't selling.
Oh, yeah.
So they put that in there. They didn't know at the time that nobody knew that was Bob Dylan the way I figured it out, because it said on the thing on the back said with the track listing says at 5 side with the band.
We don't have half-price books here in Canada. We have Chapters Indigo.
Okay, yeah. See, we have a half-price books outlet store here in Rockford, so that it gets the stuff that doesn't sell in the other stores. For after a while, they'll send it on to like an outlet store. There's like 3 or 4 outlet stores out.
Oh yeah.
In the U.S. and so we're just fortunate to be one of the places with one.
I'm gonna put in the private chat 2 links to my Canadian Amazon, so you can see the books I'm gonna order.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay, first one is the Anne Frank. So I'll put that in the private chat so you can see it. All right, that's the first one. And now I'm going to put the Walt Disney one in.
Okay.
Walt Disney. Here we go. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, have you watched any good movies?
Well, just the Clint Eastwood ones, and I watched. Last night I watched the. You know those funny guys that do the stunts, Jackass.
Oh yeah.
I watched Jackass Forever last night.
Okay.
It was good, but it wasn't as funny as their older stuff when they started out. I mean, it was okay. It was funny, but I've seen better.
Yeah.
And then I went back to reading my book. I'm reading The Rocking City, the Explosive Birth of the Beatles. It's about this guy, Sam Leach, who was a promoter in Liverpool, and the birth of the magazine Mersey Beat. But when you hear interviews with the Beatles and stuff, they never mention Sam Leach, and I want to know why. So next time I'm on the Fab Forum, I listen to the Fab Forum on Sirius XM on the Beatles channel on Wednesday nights. They have a call-in session. I'm going to call in. I have a lot of questions about this now, and they have their Beatle expert Tom Frangione. So I got to ask them a few questions about that. Why Sam Leach is never mentioned? Because he promoted them, and he got them gigs in some of his clubs and that. But when you hear the Beatles talk about all the places they played, they never mention Sam Leach, and I want to
Hmm.
know why. Why is this guy? I mean, it's right there in black and white, but I'm reading it. But why don't they ever mention it? That's what I want to know. So
Yeah.
I gotta get some inside information from these people, so I understand why in other biographies or documentaries they don't mention Sam Leach's name,
Hmm.
because it's in the book. It's right there in black and white. So I want to know why they don't talk about him, because this guy was a genius. This guy really knew how to promote all the bands, Roy Storm and the Hurricanes. Um, what's his name there? Derry and the Seniors. You know all these bands, eh?
Uh, if, oh, Calvin said that he's near Barnes and Noble. He probably
Uh,
places much books.
well, yeah, I bet they're very expensive in there, Calvin.
Uh,
Books aren't cheap.
yeah, see, with me over we went to my daughter's apartment for Easter because she's only like half hour north of us up in Janesville, Wisconsin. But anyway, we Scott, I've seen Dred Zeppelin on the waterfront before.
No, I haven't heard Dred Zeppelin yet, but I plan to look it up on YouTube at some point, Scott Dog. Just don't know when, but I'll listen to it at some point.
Yeah, see, the night I saw them on the waterfront, Butt Boy kept his pants on. It was
Why
his
does he usually
50th
have no
birthday.
pants on?
Yeah, watching their videos, he usually drops his pants.
Oh my God! Hope he has underpants on.
Yeah,
Don't drop your drawers on stage, dang it. Okay,
but
I can see Jim Morrison doing that, but
uh, but anyway, I we were up at my daughter's. She went up on Saturday evening after my daughter got off work. See, she works at a church up there.
oh yeah.
My wife and I went up there and we stayed overnight. But on Saturday evening, we were trying to figure out what to watch, and she has a lot of CDs, and she was going through some for us to say yay or nay on to try to figure out what to watch, and she got a group of them and got down to like 5 or so, and we were trying to take it down from that. The funny thing is, okay, it got to where they had, like she had Jumanji and some other ones in there, but another one she had in there was 3 DVD box set. It's 3 Divergent movies. Um, you've probably heard about those, right? Science
Yeah.
fiction
Mm-hmm.
and apocalyptic. Well, my daughter and I were thinking, okay, well, we'll watch Divergent ones. I'd never seen them before, but I've always heard people talk about the books and stuff.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, okay, we finished the first one, and then we watched the first one. Then we were debating on watching the second one. My wife said, "Yeah, let's put it on." Well, my daughter had to work on Sunday morning since she's a youth minister,
Mm-hmm.
and my wife would say, "Another 5 minutes, another 5 minutes." And then we finished it at Sunday after we all got back to my daughter's apartment, and we ended up watching the third one too. And then my son and his fiance came up after uh, around a little after we got done watching those, and my son has Amazon Prime, and he he got rented uh, the the new Spider-Man movie on there.
Oh, I just got that on Blu-ray last week from my friend for my birthday.
And see, I can't go to movie theaters and watch movies because the movies, what it is, it's light projecting back towards you is how they do it, and with me, lights, bright lights, one of my strongest triggers for my migraine, so I can't sit sit for a movie in a movie theater. So
just give me 1 second. I'm gonna run downstairs. I have a little gift. I have a little present for you.
oh,
Something you might like to have.
so so Calvin, you have a master's degree? I uh, I didn't realize you had a master's degree. Hi, JJ. Yeah, I'm doing better this week. I had one of my migraines again last week. So that's why I couldn't have my video. But this week I'm doing better. I started having one this morning, but my neurologist gave me a prescription for medication, but I'm not supposed to use it too much. And it's one where I take at the onset of a migraine. So I took one today, and it's helping so far. Yeah. Yeah. See, with me, Calvin, with me, the, on the same stage as uh, Fred Zeppelin on other days during that it's a festival that they have over Labor Day weekend here in Rockford. Well, anyway, one night I saw Blue Oyster Cult. Another night I saw the Marshall Tucker Band. And they had more than one stage here. They had stages all along the river in town for that festival.
Yeah. Okay, hold on 1 second. Tim, do you have your phone?
Yeah, I have my phone.
Okay, make me big and take a screenshot of this. This is a digital download for the movie Spider-Man: No Way Home. I want to give it to you.
I know I have my phone, but now I don't see where I set it. It's the thing. So I can't really take it with that.
Wait, make me big and try to write it down if you can.
Yeah, I'm not. I won't be able to write it down right now.
Well, I'll keep it for you, okay?
Okay.
If you want this, it's yours.
Okay. Or you can send it to me over Facebook Messenger.
All right, I'll send you the code, and you go to where do you go for this? I don't know. Where do you go? What the hell? All right. Well, anyway, I just gotta let the dog out for a quick pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm not taking her for a walk because it's pouring rain out. Sadie. Sadie. Hey, baby girl. Come here.
Okay, he's going to be sending it to me over Facebook Messenger. Since him and I are friends on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Sadie. Want to go walking? Want to go out? Want to go pee-pee?
So got your master's in math. That's all. You must have been a math teacher, Calvin?
Oh my God, it's really coming down. Go pee pee. Have to go pee pee. Go pee pee.
I know I got into so far advanced math because I had, after calculus 2, I had like
Huh?
2 or 3
Yeah.
terms of abstract math.
Yeah.
And one or both of
Good
those
girl. There
have
she
a
goes.
textbook.
Okay, Sadie, come in. Good girl. You went pee pee. Good girl. There you go. She actually went, Mom. There you go. Okay, she's good. Oh, I almost tripped there trying to sit down. Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Email it to him. Don't show on camera because someone else can grab it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm going to send it to him on Facebook after. I watched the Jackass movie last night, JJ. Oh my God, it was so funny. But I haven't watched the Batman or the other one. What's it called? There's Some Kind of Wonderful yet because I want to read some more of my book. But Jackass is great. I wish there was some more scenes with Wee Man. I like Wee Man. He's funny.
Yeah, Dave. Our mask mandate is over up here in Illinois too. So, and so how about up there in Canada? Are you guys done with mask mandates or?
Matt, what do you mean?
Because of COVID, the mask mandates and stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to put this in the drawer here so I remember to send it to you after on Facebook. Yeah, we are, pretty much. Oh, I'll show you the actual Blu-ray itself.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
So let me put it over on the coffee table with my chocolate bunny I got for Easter from my mom. You're never too old to love chocolate bunnies. Yeah.
Yeah, JJ, we need to plan that for a meetup. See, I don't work, so whatever, it's good for you as long as I don't have a doctor's appointment that day.
Yeah. Hey, isn't that the same place where the Rockford Files are?
No, Rockford Files takes place in California.
Oh, okay. I forgot his name was Jim Rockford.
Yeah, Jim Rockford.
I got confused there. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy, it's really coming down out there.
Also, you picked up some Texas site. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is April, so it's usually around the time of year where they have that big psych festival in Texas. Isn't it Austin, Texas, or somewhere like that, Dave? I can't remember.
You're not that wet.
That's right, JJ, home of Cheap Trick.
Yeah, he just showed a Cheap Trick album earlier, JJ.
Yeah, Cheap Trick at Budokan.
Ooh, and you'll like next Tuesday, he's doing his country western theme. We ought to show all our country western albums.
Mine will take a while.
Mm-hmm. We're just hoping Calvin can get himself fixed up with his Wi-Fi.
So Calvin saying Canada still has vax mandates that several Red Sox players cannot travel to Toronto.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Yeah.
We play two kinds of music here, country and western. Is there a difference? I thought they were both the same. They all sound the same to me.
back in the 60s, they called it country western, but anymore, like country now is what was rock, pop or rock 20 years ago.
Ah,
If that would have been released 20 years ago, that country fans would say, no, that's not country. But, and see, Westerns have the ones that they pretty much defend it, not being it, and some
yeah.
sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much the difference between them.
Okay. Makes sense. Oh, I think we're handling this pretty well without Calvin being up here.
Yeah.
Yep. The show must go on, no matter what. We got this. We're doing good so far.
Yeah, so far. If anybody else wants to come up, I'll put the link. Put the link up again. And
Yeah, Dave, if you're not busy, come up and join us. God, I got that song stuck in my head. Take it on the run, baby.
Okay, so there's the link if you want to come up.
Tom Peterson was my neighbor in Rockford in the early 60s. His mom was a librarian at my school, too. Oh, cool.
Okay. Tom couldn't make it here back on 4th of July of last year because he had open heart surgery, and Rick said that it looks like he has a zipper going down his chest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but so it was Robin's son that was taking his place. So there was Jackson Robinson with Robin and Rick being the only two original members playing in that concert.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, and see, the concert was actually in Love's Park, and Rick said that was actually his hometown where he grew up, and he went to Harlem High School, which is over near where I live.
Oh, wow. That's your dog?
That you're hearing in the background, that's my son's fiance.
Oh, I thought it was a dog barking or something.
Yeah,
right.
I think she's on with her best friend, so.
Oh, okay.
They're gamers, so.
Ah.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Calvin the Melody Ranch collection. Just like I have a Sons of the Pioneers album. So.
Wow.
And Bob Wells, I think it's a 3 LP set. Yeah, because see, there's been plenty of westerns where there was music and some of the people on would be singing. So that's another art of western music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I used to live over near Guilford High School too. Go by there, go near there on my way to church on Sundays. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I still go to church in Rockford. So I'm in like a suburb of Rockford.
Catholic church?
No, Lutheran.
What's the difference?
There's a lot different in Lutheran churches than Catholic churches.
Ah.
The Lutheran church was the first church to break away from Catholic.
Okay.
But like when I was in basic training, some guys that were Catholics would go to go to Lutheran service with me at times because they said that that's around the closest there is to Catholic that of the other ones. Uh, but uh, but like in Catholic churches, women can't be priests.
Yeah.
So, and in my church, our associate pastor is a woman.
Oh, cool.
So,
Yeah, and then they have reverends, and you could have a lady reverend, you can have a man reverend.
right.
Oh, Guilford. Nice.
So, yeah, see, like that's in a part of town that I go in quite a bit because I also go over near there on my way to the VA clinic when I have an appointment there.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So,
I don't know
so
if I ever asked you this, Tim, but how old were you when you first started collecting records?
around 15,
Oh, yeah?
and I'm now 62.
Wow. That's a long time, man.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the first album you ever bought?
One of the very first ones I bought, my best friend and I stopped at a Target, which was on our way to and from school because it was a junior high that was 7th through 9th grade. And we detasseled corn during the summer, and so we had money. And also, where the bus would pick us up and drop us off, where was right over near that Target store, and we went in there one day, and we both picked up a Chicago 8. That's one where they do Harry Truman and Old Days are on that. And we still have, that's still one of both of our favorite albums.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I did one of those RCA record club things where I got like 9 albums for like a nickel or a penny or something like that. And what I did, I got mainly like country hits albums because I was using them to introduce me to artists.
Oh, yeah. What about Columbia House? Did you do that too?
No, I just did the RCA one.
Okay.
And I was in it for the year, and then I got my membership. And,
well, I heard Record Store Day is coming up this Saturday.
Oh yeah,
I know Rachel's excited for the Ramones box set that she's trying to get her hands on.
I usually don't go to participate in Record Store Day.
I don't either. They're all bloody expensive. It's like, where do people get the money for all this stuff? You know, it's beyond me. I don't know, but
well, like one of the main record stores I go to, the owner, or my favorite one, the owner knows that I mainly get records out of the bargain bins, and he likes that because it helps him get some of those out of there. So.
Ooh, here's an interesting tidbit. I did not realize, or at least forgot, that Roy Rogers was not his real name. Really, Calvin? What was his real name? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah. Well, just like John Wayne wasn't John Wayne's real name, it was, or I don't think it was. I'd have to look again. But a lot of them, they change their names and stuff for movies and.
Yeah. Like Marilyn Monroe was Norma Jean.
Right. Yeah. So for a lot of them, but John Wayne was from Iowa originally.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I just gotta put on some lights for the dog. Over there. Take it on the run, baby. got that song stuck in my head still.
Oh yeah, JJ, I can understand that. It's that type of stuff that I'll go to, and or like a lot of times it's one my favorite one. A lot of times they'll have like some dollar tables outside before go. Or you can look through them before going in and stuff. So the ones when they were carved out of stone, I think that was more like Mazzy when he started collecting.
Hold on, God. Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, I like Sleep at the Wheel. Some they're aren't they the one that did? Oh, she driving something. I can't remember. It was a hit. My brother had it. I remember on the album.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, you can always call ahead of time, JJ, to see if they have it, or if you're good friends with the record store owner, they could probably hold you one.
And
That's not a good thing.
And also, I could send you the link for because owner of that record store, like he does a video on Thursday nights, or talk about the stuff that the new stuff that they've gotten in. So he could probably tell you, and if you wanted to make a trip down here for it.
Yeah, I did already, James, and they all told me they don't know. I guess it's all jump ball for what's there, I guess.
Yeah.
Sadie, you're gonna bump your head under there. Get over there, baby girl. Come on.
Or she at under your desk?
Yeah, she's looking for food and crumbs and stuff. She's always hungry. She's got her dog food right over here on the other side, which you can't see on the floor. She's got her kibble and everything and her water, but she wants everything else that she can't have. And she's just standing here. I don't know what she's looking at.
Yeah, but exclusive company might see that. It's got the exclusive company store I go to is up in Janesville, since that's probably around the closest one to me, and also since we go up there when we see my daughter. So.
Len Sly. Ooh, that's interesting, Calvin.
Okay. I knew he was a member of the Sons of the Pioneers. I didn't realize his name was Len Sly.
I bet people save up all their money for months and months for Record Store Day, and then they just go, ching, 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 charge it.
Well, I went to, there's been a couple times I went to stores on Record Store Day, and I just get stuff out of the bargain bins.
Mm-hmm.
But the owners did mind that because I was helping them to clear out some space for other stuff.
Oh yeah, that's always a good thing. Yeah.
But it was
you never catch me going to Record Store Day because they're so bloody expensive. Why do I see the need to go and get that?
Yeah, like I said, you can go to like thrift stores and get stuff for a lot less.
Oh yeah, which I've never done yet, but I'd like to at some point in my life. But hey, I'm happy. Well, people have been VCLTing me a lot of records for my collection, so I'm happy with that for now. And besides, I want to spend my money on those books that I want to read, so yep. I'm happy with that.
So, do you have any thrift stores near you, James?
Downtown, yeah.
Yeah.
but they're hard to
Because,
get to. And we have used record stores too as well.
okay. Yeah. Because see, I got a lot of my stuff at thrift stores at Salvation Armies or Goodwills, and
Mm-hmm.
so you can usually find some good ones in there.
What would be nice, but I know they'll never do it for Record Store Day, that some of the bigger titles that people want to get, it's too bad they can't throw you out a little pre-order that you can do,
Yeah.
because then you're sure of getting the albums you want. But that'll never happen in this day and age.
And so that's so for out the in the peanut gallery. Are there anything you're wanting to look at for Record Store Day, like Scott or like JG said he wants a Ramones one?
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not a big baseball fan, but I'll do watch the scores and stuff because there's two teams I like in that Major League Baseball. That's the Cubs and the Twins. Got to liking the Cubs after moving to Illinois. The Twins, grew up an hour and a half south of the Twin Cities, and I even saw a Twins game there when I was in Little League back in the day of Harmon Killebrew, and where the stadium was at then was where the Mall of America is at right now. Do you like baseball, James?
I used to back in the day when the Expos were around in Montreal, but now I just kind of lost interest. Now my biggest game is NBA basketball.
Okay. Yeah, well,
you know what?
the Raptors are in the playoffs again.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
cool.
We hear about that here in Rockford because of Fred Van Vliet's from Rockford.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, their playoffs has already started. Like the Raptors are playing the 76ers, right?
Yeah. And apparently the Raptors are doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hope they go for a second championship this year. I'll be so happy. Woo, woo. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, JJ. Sort of like Charlie Pride had played semi-pro baseball for them, too, for the Cardinals. So.
The country western star. He played baseball.
Yeah, he was trying to go into baseball before trying to go into going into country music. So,
oh yeah,
yeah, I read his autobiography last year. I think it was.
Oh yeah,
and it's a pretty good book.
What does autobiography mean?
Means that it was written by the person.
Oh, okay.
So they're writing about themselves, about their life, life.
There's an Aerosmith song called "Dream On." Use that for your Raptors. Okay, I'll try. Well, JJ told me about a movie he saw recently in the theater with Mark Wahlberg called Father Stu. Am I right, JJ? You said it was a very good movie.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, it's in the theater right now. And then there's a new Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the Trials of Dumbledore. And it's the early days of
Dumbledore.
Yeah, I want to go see that movie with my sister because she said she gave me a little birthday card saying, "This is a coupon to go see a movie with me, and I want to see that one." I said, "Uncharted looks good, but I really want to see the Dumbledore movie." So she said she'd go with me. I didn't tell her it's a long movie. I didn't tell her it was 2 hours and 23 minutes. But she said, yeah, she said if that's what you want to see, I said, yeah, I want to see that one. She said, okay. So I just have to find a day to go watch it because I really want to see that one. Yes, Father Stu is amazing and it's a true story. Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow.
Dave, I like the Shocking Blue some also, and so.
Oh, that sounds good, Scott.
Yep.
Raptors down 2 games to 0 versus its 76ers. Oh.
Well, I know by what I saw on the news, it seems like Fred VanVleet's doing good in them, just that some of the other players aren't doing as well.
Steady Freddy.
Yep.
I love Van Vliet. He's really good.
Getting those 3-pointers.
Yeah.
So,
they lost the last game. Dang it. They lost yesterday.
Yeah.
Come on, Raptors, pick it up and get back in the game, baby. You got to win this thing. You got to get to the next round. You got this, boys.
And see the Bucks are playing the Bulls.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so they don't have to travel too far between the two cities for playing their games.
Well, I know Dave is a big Bucks fan.
Yeah,
he likes the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, because they can pretty much go back home to sleep to their homes after the games for those two teams.
Mm-hmm.
They're so close to each other.
Deer District party tonight. Ooh, cool. Yeah, JJ, I'll be live at 6 o'clock tonight. If you want to stop by and come on camera with me tonight, you're welcome to. I'd love to see you tonight. That's why I'm not live today at this time, because I always go at 6 on Tuesday nights because I come to Tim's. And even if Tim has a migraine on the day, I still go at 6 anyway because I'm used to doing it. So I don't mind doing it.
That way you can get, because during this time there's still a lot of people at work, and so.
Yeah, and I get more people on at night, and maybe I can get 10 people on tonight. I've had 10 people on my channel before twice. So it works out. Oh, they take a bus, not a plane.
Yeah, that's understandable. Because with the Cubs games, they have the stadium's on the north side, so.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
Do you follow hockey, Tim, at all?
Somewhat. I like the Blackhawks, and then their farm team are here in Rockford, the Ice Hogs.
Oh, yeah.
And now the Ice Hogs has an assistant coach now. I don't think she's a head coach. She might be, because the head coach for the Ice Hogs are pulled up to Chicago earlier this year. But last night on the news they showed, one of the women that was on women's hockey, a couple of U.S. women's hockey teams is they've won the first or second gold or silver medals. Is like assistant coach or head coach now for them.
Mm-hmm.
So she can relate to the guys playing with her being a women hockey player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that should be interesting, seeing what they can do with her help
Yeah.
and her
Go Ice Hogs,
experience.
go Admirals. The game's Ice Hogs versus Admirals got violent sometimes by spectators. Really, JK?
Yeah, they don't have too far to go, but the team that's closest to the Ice Hogs are the Wolves, the Chicago Wolves.
Ah. Well, a lot of people want to be on the Chicago Blackhawks just for the jersey alone because I love their jersey. It's so cool looking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so and for football, I'm not as much of a pro football fan. Well, and the pro football team that I follow the most are the Packers.
Oh yeah. Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, they were my favorite team when I was a kid. So plus my best friend from growing up, he has an uncle that came close to playing for the Packers
Hmm.
way back when.
Do you remember back in the 70s, Mean Joe Green? Remember
Yeah,
him?
yeah,
What,
from
what?
the Steelers.
Yeah, I remember him. Mean Joe Green. Yeah. JJ, when you were growing up, did you ever play hockey? I've always
See,
wondered if they have hockey arenas out there in Milwaukee.
see, hockey was popular in my hometown too, in northern Iowa. But I didn't play hockey. But it's popular here too. I've known kids that play on hockey teams.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Never played, but watched a lot. Did you play football? I'm sure you played football, JJ. Obviously, or baseball, or basketball. One of those three sports.
because when I was a kid, what was popular in my hometown, days where we didn't have school, like on weekends and stuff, we just go skating on nearby creeks and stuff that were frozen over.
Oh
Or
yeah.
there's a big park in the town too. This is Mason City and Mason City, Iowa, and there's a park there called East Park. That's a good sized park, and they have a big skating rink there every winter.
Hmm.
We go skating there.
Well, we used to play street hockey. And one time they were playing baseball in the street. I had a cold. I was sitting on my lawn chair outside the front porch in my old house, and my friend Claude hit a home run, and the ball went right into his mom's car, and she caught the ball. She was pulling into the driveway. That was kind of funny. I
Yeah,
played baseball mainly, but once I found Apple II computers, the geek in me won. Oh, I played football for 4 weeks. Said heck with this.
I played. I was in Little League for one season, and that was it.
I
Uh,
wasn't really a sporty kind of guy, but I remember once in elementary school we played basketball, but I was only a referee. I didn't get to try to be on the team to throw the ball around and stuff like that because they said, "Oh, you're not coordinated enough. You can't play that."
uh,
My gym teacher was a real bitch. Her name was Miss King, and she had a bad temper, and I think she should have been fired because she was mean to everybody.
well, with me, I was in track in high school. Started in ninth grade and went through my senior year. I wasn't that good at it, but I only ran in home meets. But I was a hurdler and sprinter.
Oh yeah.
I just liked it. It was something to help me stay in shape.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever
So,
do track and field?
yep.
That's cool. You never learned how to skate, Calvin? I could skate a little bit, but I wasn't the best.
Yeah. Oh, Calvin, I was in the class in college where I knew more than one of my teachers did. It was one where they were teaching basic. I taught myself basic back in 10th grade. So,
Oh yeah.
and also during my freshman year of college, I was working in the computer center on campus. So, if uh, if somebody in the class asked my uh, teacher a question that he didn't know, he'd ask me to answer it.
That's the two of us, JJ. I'd land on my ass too if I was skating.
Anymore, I do that. I can't roller skate anymore either. I used for a while. I used to go to a roller skating rink in the next town over in Clear Lake, Iowa. That's where the surf ballroom was. That last place that Buddy Holly and Big Bopper and them played at.
Oh yeah.
See, they were taking off from the Mason City Airport. It was just after takeoff that the plane
Well, we had
crashed.
a roller rink called Caesar's Palace, and I wasn't the best roller skater at all. But my sister was there with her friend Ruth Namiash, and they had couples skating. And I regret it to this day because I couldn't skate well. She wanted to take me on couple skating. She wanted to hold my hand and skate with me. I didn't know that Ruth liked me, and I was like, uh-oh. And I regret that to this very day. If I could turn back time and go back, I would do it right the first time again. But I was shy and I didn't know what to do.
Well, I was shy also when I was younger. But I put it this way: my wife was the first woman I asked out sober,
Oh yeah,
and that was when
you didn't need liquid courage, did you?
that was when I was in the Air Force. I went on one date when I was before that, and that was until I was in college. And what it was is the girl that asked me out because she was still in high school. She was a friend of my sister's, and I knew her from when we were in junior achievement. See, I was only a couple years older than her, and she wanted to go to dance so bad at high school, and the guy she wanted to go out with her said no, and she asked me if I would. I said okay,
Aw. Well, AJ says if I went roller skating, I just played arcade video games and the whole time. That's what I would do to
well,
JJ.
well, I got to the point of roller skating where I was teaching myself how to skate backwards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, when we went to Blockbuster, we went out for our Christmas party. I went with my best friend Megan, and we went there and we went bowling. But I wasn't the best bowler, so I just sat behind the scenes with a beer and snacks, and I just watched everybody else bowl because my friend Megan says you don't have to bowl if you don't want to. You can sit and watch and have some snacks and stuff. And you know what? Surprisingly enough, my friend Megan bought me a beer. She says, I'd like to buy you a beer. I had a fun day with you today because we went shopping downtown earlier in the day and stuff like that. And so that was kind of fun. I mean, I didn't have to bowl. Our boss Randy was with us because he drove me home that night, and he said, "You don't have to bowl, James. You can watch and still have fun with us." I said, "I'm still having a good time hanging out with you guys, but I'm just not the best bowler, and with my back problems, I don't want to put my back out."
yeah, see, I wasn't the greatest bowlers, but uh, one year when I was stationed over in Germany, my wife and I joined mixed league for a year, and then we had bowled some after we moved to the Rockford area. We joined the mixed league for a year. We
Rock
just
on, you sound like Nick Pantazzi, a stoner rock and roller, later a punker. Well, I know he's a stoner, that's for sure. You're
yeah,
just like Nick. You're just like Nick Pantazzi.
but my wife and I both done mixed leagues a couple different times, and that way we got to know more people and stuff. The funny thing is, the mixed league I was on, and I was in the Air Force, my commander and his wife, my squadron commander and his wife were in the league also.
Oh, yeah.
And if I remember right, my first sergeant was and his wife were in the league also.
Mm-hmm.
So, but see, for a while there, I was working. See, for a while I was in the Air Force. I was on my squadron commander's. Was under him for a while. Because I was took a job outside computer maintenance for 6 months because I needed some time away from the computer maintenance shop. I've been in there for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And my commander was the same one that was on that league. So him and I got along pretty good. And
So, what interested you into going into the Air Force?
well, I always had liked planes and stuff. See, my dad had a private pilot's license, and we were in the Civil Air Patrol, and that's something that works with the Air Force and stuff. And I was pretty much one like what they called a cadet or something. One of the kids I could get before I was 18, and because what the Civil Air Patrol does is they look for searching for plane wrecks. If they get a call, we go search for survivors and stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
but I was interested in the Air Force even before that. Like I had an uncle that was in the Air Force, and after I graduated junior college, I went to the University of Iowa for a year, but my grades weren't the greatest, so had to stop. And
Yeah.
but this was back in 81, 82. There was a recession going on, and so I couldn't find a job, so I ended up enlisting in the Air Force.
Hmm.
And I don't regret it for a minute. That's the best job I ever had was the Air Force.
Did they have a band playing da 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 da?
They have bands playing that.
Mm-hmm. As teams, we got dropped off for the game, not to go to game, to go party and later go to the mixer dance and watch the band, check out chicks. Well, that sounds like fun, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just 1 second, hold on.
Yeah, Scott, I can understand that too. Also, my sophomore year of college, I was in a play because I got to be friends with a lot of people that were in a lot of the plays, and I was in the play MASH. I just played a Korean in it that worked in the mess hall. And but like the party we had after the show is I got wasted there.
Wow. I can't picture you wasted, Tim.
Oh, put it this way. I was pretty much sitting like in a stupor after a while because I had like some lime vodka. I can't remember what else I drank there and stuff.
Wow.
But no, I stopped drinking over 30 or over 30 years ago. I stopped drinking.
Wow.
That was before I left Germany, and I just stopped cold turkey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
Were you in the Air Force there in Germany during the time when the Beatles were there in Hamburg?
oh no, I'm not that old. I was in the Air Force from 82 till 92. I was in Germany from 85 till 92.
Ah,
But a band that did come play at the base I was at, first base I was at there was the Charlie Daniels Band.
oh wow. The Devil Went Down to Georgia. I love that song.
Yep.
Classic.
Oh, yeah. So,
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Tim. Remember Tim? You met him. Uh,
no, Calvin, I wasn't a pilot. I was a computer maintenance technician.
so you never flew a plane?
No, I was just enlisted. It's just officers that fly. Not
Okay.
all officers fly either.
Did your dad ever take you up?
Oh yeah. We flew to Oshkosh, Wisconsin one year for the Experimental Aircraft Association's air show. That's like a week or two long, and they have a lot of stuff there. We flew up there for the day and got around. Had fun going on the flood. Headed back home because of thunderstorms over near the Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so. But but one time, if I remember right, he flew his plane down for my wife's and my wedding down to Colorado, and so him and his wife at the time, because him and my mom got divorced after I went into the Air Force.
Oh yeah. Calvin says, Tim, just rent the plane and come visit me.
That's why I said I can't fly a plane, so.
Mm.
Even now, I can't drive a car because of my migraines, so.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea.
I haven't driven for over 7 years, so.
Wow. That's a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Especially considering that for a while after I got out of the Air Force, I had a job where I was on the road all the time. I was a customer engineer for NCR.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. Bathroom break.
Okay. I'll mute his mic while he's going to the bathroom. So, Calvin, are you going to? Oh, no, I didn't do it for Coles. See, this was I was over in Iowa at the time, but I did like for Yonkers, which is similar to Coles, and like Pennies and Sears, stuff like that. I also did proof machines for banks and ATMs I'd work on at times. Also, I had worked on cash registers for Hy-Vee stores and Pizza Huts. I'd work on their back office systems, Pizza Huts, which would be interesting.
Oh, I'm muted. I didn't realize I was muted.
I muted you while you were going to the bathroom.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. The worst was when NCR techs would take Target barcode and put it on the Kohl's And trash
No, I
machines. Huh.
no, I wouldn't do that, Calvin. And then also after that, the job that got me moving out to Illinois, I was working for a company called Comdisco. It's computer discounters but we've in the facility we I worked at, we get point of sales equipment back and computers back from places where they were on places that had pretty much shoot. So where they pay rent for lease them once they came off lease, they come back to us and we refurbish them and set them up for our other customers. And from them, I used to do like the TJ Maxx, Marshalls, those stores. And I've and also another big account we had was Borders, where one summer we had to send do over 400 cash registers for going to kiosks or Walden books, and we had those done ahead of time. Got those done ahead of time. So, yeah. See, I've worked on plenty of cash registers over the years, and
All right.
so.
And what did your wife do?
My wife, she has a degree in food management, but this is like her 18th or 19th year.
Oh, yeah.
She's worked as an activity aide for a nursing home.
Oh,
She's been at one nursing home the full time, and whenever she retires or quits with it or whatever, I think they wouldn't know what to do with how she left them. I think she does so much, and there are so many other areas that think that she should do some of their work too, so they can sit around the others. My wife's on her feet for the full day, except for when she has her lunch break.
5 feet of water. Oh my God, JJ.
So we're gonna have flooding here for
Oh boy,
the bridges and everything.
I don't know what about that, guys.
Jerry's gonna have to go all the way around to get the
And, but I believe that, JJ. Especially with some of these mental health patients.
Mm-hmm.
See, for a while, for like 6-7 months, I had worked at children's home for children with that have like autism and stuff.
Wow.
So I get pinched and scratched and everything else but always would wear hoodies that we could unzip. That way, if they tried grabbing us, as they could grab hold of our hoodie, and we just unzip them and get out of them fast. Oh, she got hit last week. Oh, that's not fun.
No, being punched? Nope.
Well, put it this way: one of the times at that home that got it to where I was really wanting to leave there was one of the boys I was doing. He was on the basketball team for the for this group that ran the homes. They ran the home and other homes for adults. And anyway, this one was on the basketball team for them. They took the state championship for the places like that for mental health or whatever. But one time, this boy was getting disruptive and throwing stuff around in his room, and but my supervisor said, "Yeah, we need to pull everything out of here." So him and I started doing that. Well, this boy, he grabbed a boot, a boot that he had. I was about to come in there to get some more stuff out. Put it this way, after he threw that at me, I was doubled over for a good while.
Wow.
If you can imagine where he got me at. So I was on light duty for a week there after that. Yeah, JJ, I've come across a lot of experiences too. Like I used to go on calls for different places too. I worked for a company where I was their main technician in the Rockford area, and like I worked in some. Actually, worked in some Blockbusters. This was before they closed them, where I had to change out the credit card readers and stuff, or the and all that. And then I also had to go help install. What got paid for one day, I had to go help install the equipment for or a Trader Joe's. It was NCR equipment. So, but I got paid $350 just for working a couple of hours. Well, no, I have my chair a little further down than I usually do because of some stuff I've been working on. There, how's that? Better?
Wow, you like that all out, Stacy.
So, Calvin, have you been watching a lot of Westerns lately? Or have the baseball games been getting in the way?
You cleaned it all out.
When you were done, bring up water.
Yeah, no, I'm not going down yet. I'm just eating an early dinner because I'm hungry. I just ate a taco, now I got a second taco to go through. For the credit card readers, if the darn stores would let them update, we would not have needed most of those calls.
Yeah, with me, it wasn't that wasn't a card reader on the register. It was it was the pin pads. That's what I meant. You saying, because I was going to a different model. They want latest then greatest.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that might be interesting to watch. I think my son still has HBO Max. See, my son and his fiance live with us, so.
I don't know.
Because the Lakers have had some excellent players over the years.
Yep, like Shaq and Kobe.
I'm thinking of more like Magic.
Oh, yeah.
And Did Walt Chamberlain play for the Lakers? I can't remember.
Oh,
JJ or Calvin should be able to tell me that. So, JJ or Calvin, what team did Walt Chamberlain play for?
You want a piece of fish, Jim?
let me finish the taco
Well,
first.
let me know when I'm gonna put one in the oven, and I'm not gonna put another one in after.
I'm okay.
So you-
Oh, that JJ wants you to sing tonight.
All right, I'll try that, JJ.
For Vance, is that
No.
for the Vance? Is that Zep Pearl or is it a different Vance?
Yeah, you're right. Zep Burrell's Vance.
Yeah, him and I are in some groups together. So he lives in Chicago, and Mark, what's his channel name?
Mm.
Oh, so I work for a golf course in town here. So you had to go out and get the golfers, huh? How's it
Mm.
got? Okay, so well, it was for the Sixers and the Lakers. Okay,
JJ says Wilt played for Harlem Globetrotters, Warriors, 76ers, and Lakers.
okay. Yeah, and back then they had back in the '60s, the Harlem Globetrotters. We used to know around all their names. There, you don't really know them anymore because back in the '60s they'd have a lot of TV exposure and stuff.
Mm.
Um, Okay, yeah. So around looks like 23 minutes is how the further roll go. It's make it a 2 hour show today.
Mm-hmm. And that gives me an hour before I go live because I still have to do my daily vlog after this.
Okay. Yeah, and
Then I
done
go live at 6.
it. So yeah. See, with me, I like tacos, but I can't eat them anymore because can't have I found out I can't have anything with tomatoes in anymore.
Mm. Well, technically, you can still eat a taco. You just say no tomatoes.
Yeah.
Hold the tomatoes, and everything else is good.
Oh yeah. But of course, Bill Murray said it sounded more like he was saying golfers, and well, yeah, I can understand that, Scott. They need people to do that too. So the rich people golfing can don't have to be cussing at them stuff. Oh, Taco Bell's bringing back Mexican pizza.
Oh, cool. Are you going to get some Mexican pizza there, Calvin?
Yeah, so even with Italian food, I have to be careful with what I can eat. Like I can't have anything with marinara sauce. Or I can't have pizza sauce.
Uh-huh.
But some of the sauces we've gotten pizza from some places are like garlic type sauce
Oh,
and
yeah.
and like garlic and basil or stuff like that.
Hmm. I got a bit of Caesar salad after this.
Oh, so you're having a good sized meal there.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, Calvin says it's his favorite thing at Taco Bell.
Oh.
I can understand that, JJ. Yeah, because I I always preferred Taco Bell over Taco John. I mean, I always prefer Taco John's over Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we don't have Taco John's here in Canada, but we have Taco Bell and
Oh yeah.
KFC.
I think uh, I think Taco Bell's more in the Midwest and Western states. Their headquarters is like in Wyoming.
What's this one?
It was easier.
Oh.
What do you want?
No, I was just wondering what that was. Now I got to eat my Caesar.
Okay. Yeah. See, one of the things I used to get at Taco Bell if I was getting a burrito or anything, I'd also get some pinto beans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the Mexican taco trucks now too, JJ. I've heard mixed uh, reactions with them, but my favorite place for taco food is in the town I used to live in. That's like 20 miles from here, 15, 20 miles from here. It's because we knew the owner. It was an authentic Mexican food place, and like I used to get tortas there, and or the three taco meal and stuff.
Hmm.
I'm not sure, Scott. I haven't been to Taco John's for a good while either. Yeah, see, there's a lot of Hispanic people over in the county I used to live in because in Harvard, Illinois, there used to be a Motorola factory, and a lot of Hispanic people had worked there, and also with there's there's like a Christ, no longer a Christ. I can't remember the name of it now. That plant also, but they've laid off a lot of people there, and they're trying to close that facility down. But now they've done trying to get people to make yeah, the electronic vehicles in there is what like some congressmen and stuff were trying to do because they used to make a bunch of Jeep line there at that plant. Yeah,
When you
but
were a kid, Tim, what was your favorite restaurant to go to with your parents?
it was usually a local restaurant, and there were a few different ones. For our drive-in restaurants, we used to go to one called Henry's. because the burgers and fries were cheap there, and we get them bagfuls of them. Or we like to go to used to go to A&W at times.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
McDonald's.
Oh yeah, Scott. Uncle Nick's is still around. McDonald's, you didn't care for us much, but we'd go there. Oh yeah, JJ, we have you want here in Rockford that, or right over by where I'm at here in McChesney Park. That's called Freddy's steak burgers and custard. That if you want to try out sometime the custard.
Tim, do you have Five Guys burgers?
What's that?
Five Guys.
Yeah, we have Five Guys around here. Just that they're a little too oily for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But we used to go to different local restaurants when I was a kid and stuff.
Ponderosa. You ever been there?
Oh yeah. See, but oh, okay. For talk about that Mexican restaurant I'm talking about, JJ.
Where I used to live, we had a restaurant, a pizza place. My mom thought it was the best place in the whole world.
Oh,
Shakey's. Remember Shakey's Pizza?
yeah. Well, we used to go to Pizza Hut every week too for a while. Like they'd have family night there, and it wasn't too far from our place. So, but after having worked on the back office equipment at Pizza Hut, I don't go to them much anymore. Especially considering one time I was working on some equipment there. I had my tool bag right beside me. I pulled out a tool, like a screwdriver, and I went to make some adjustments. Didn't take too long. I got turned back around, and my tool bag was full of flour.
Hmm.
Have there is one place that I like that's mainly that's around Allen, Wisconsin. Now I can't remember the name of it. Remember, it starts with an M, and it's mainly in college towns you see them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have one in Janesville, I know, and I. Okay, we had Godfather's Pizza for a while too. Yeah, Pac-Man machine. My dad. There was another restaurant, local restaurant we go to. We'd go because my dad always played Pac-Man there. Like he'd go out with some guys and they end up playing Pac-Man.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking this thing I'm talking about starts with an M. I can't remember the name of it though. Maybe you might, JJ. Like I've been to the one in Flatbelt, been to one there in Madison, and been to the one in Janesville. So, and from remember, it starts with an M. And and we used to go to steak places and stuff. And, hi, George.
Hey, George.
And but a lot of times, like with, I've been to Crime Quarter in Janesville by someone to go there one year for his birthday, but it's not Crime Quarter. This is sub place. That's all they have there. No, it's not McDonald's, Calvin. It's a sub place. It's mainly in college towns in Wisconsin that I've seen them. I can usually tell you the name, but right now I'm drawing a blank. It's a senior moment. And
That's the tracking for Cameron.
Okay.
And when the lady looked it up, she couldn't even find this address.
oh man, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet your dad wasn't in a very good mood after that, huh, JJ? No, it's not Firehouse Subs. It's not Cousins. It's I can't remember. I'm thinking of another place. It's a pizza place in a couple towns near me, but it's not that. Oh, boy.
Remember that pizza place we used to have up on Sources and with your favorite joint in the whole wide world, Shakey's. Remember Shakey's with that cheese coming off the pizza and you loved it, man.
Oh, I didn't remember shaking.
Yeah, you couldn't wait to get out of that joint. Tim, you ever been to the Cheesecake Factory?
No, I've never been there. I've gone near them, by them, but I never stopped in one. Okay, I'm going to have to do some. I'm looking it up now for that sub.
Up on Sources near the front row, though. The guy who was talking to me some nights, we went out for supper and he said, let's go to Shakey's.
Well, let's have never been pizza because I don't like pizza.
Well, we're Shakey's.
Okay, I got the name of it. It's Melio's. It's Melio's that I'm thinking of. JJ, if you've ever heard of them.
Oh, I'm full now. I ate a lot of food there.
Good. And then in an hour, you'll be asking me what you're supposed to eat.
That's a good story there, Scott.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you've not heard of them, but your mom in Madison has. Yeah, they have one there in Madison. I've gone to at times on my way going to the VA hospital there. Oh, I see 6 minutes left. But see, I know a lot of places I went to as a kid, a lot of people won't know because this was in Iowa. And because like we go to some local steak places and stuff. I even worked at a steak place not for a while when I was in high school. Worked as a dishwasher there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, or we used to go to for a while there. We used to go to a bowling alley every Friday night. My dad we all would have hamburger steaks.
Sounds good. Not wrong with a hamburger steak. I like hamburger steak.
Okay.
As long as it's medium rare.
Okay, JJ. The dietitian I had seen put through the VA was years ago. It was at the Rockford one. I like that, Scott. And see how see,
What the heck, baby? You're gonna punch it.
they're building a Hard Rock casino here in Rockford. One of the big guys that's been pushing that is Rick. He's one of the bigger sponsors of it. So, and it's will be the only Hard Rock in Illinois.
I'll check something here.
Comedy sports. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does.
So what were some of your favorite restaurants you go to growing up?
Maybe you can, Calvin. But nah. I'll pass. I mean, I like country music, but I'm not the biggest country western fan.
Terry Venus loves country.
I should have my friend Terry Venus here next Tuesday for the chat. She'll love it.
Big country fan.
Mm-hmm. Is that good, Sadie? Is it Bibi? Asking her how her kibble is. I don't think she knows what she's talking about.
Well, I think I'm going to be ending that stream now. We're already at 157. So until next time, well, thank you, James, for joining in on the panel.
No problem.
Gallery,
to help out
and commenting.
Yeah.
So next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.
Keep on rocking me.